So why the interest in reflective practice? Reflective practice encourages the teacher to understand their learners. It helps the teacher to understand the learner's needs and their abilities. Stephen Brookfield says, of all the pedagogic tasks teachers face, getting inside students' heads is one of the trickiest. It is also the most crucial. Reflective practice, therefore, is more likely to develop reflective learners. Reflective learners are lifelong learners. Finally, and most importantly, reflective practice is the key for the teacher to improvement. Reflective practice leads to higher quality teaching and therefore better outcomes for learners. It leads to an awareness for the teacher of the values of teaching and their own beliefs about teaching. Reflective practice leads to challenge and to change. And also, reflective practice leads to more inclusive environments for learners. Reflective practice also leads to a seeking of research, of knowledge, and of effective resources, and also advice on improvement. And also reflective practice promotes collaboration between teachers as professionals. So why is reflective practice so important? Research shows that reflective practice is crucial for teachers' learning and for extending their skills as professionals. It is a highly personal process for any teacher and requires the professional to take their daily experiences, their classroom experiences, to internalize, understand them, to pull them over in their mind. In this way, it's possible for the teacher to filter through what has happened, to focus on what's most important, to understand their personal values and their biases as teachers before deciding how to better move forward as a practitioner. Research also shows that teachers who regularly reflect on their teaching, reflect on why they do things, and reflect on new knowledge which is being created, use this to achieve the best outcomes for their students. Consider this simple task, for example. Make a list for yourself. Make a list of the teaching strategies that you've used, say, in the last 2 weeks or the last 3 weeks. For example, small group activities. Maybe you've given some lectures or some presentations, demonstrated something. Analyze each strategy. What was your role in that? What is the role of the learner in that strategy? What tasks did you actually use? Examine each approach. What went badly? List the unexpected factors that made it go badly, and maybe discuss these with a colleague in school. Further research shows that reflective practice leads to a commitment to ongoing development, to ongoing learning, and therefore ongoing excellence. This is not necessarily tied to specific training or courses that you might do, but is actually about what goes on in the classroom day to day. What has gone well, and why might that be? Reflective practice is a process by which you stop and think, and you consciously analyze the decisions you make. Critical analysis and evaluation for the teacher refocuses the thinking of the teacher and helps to generate the knowledge needed for good quality teaching. We can represent this visually. You can see the reflective practitioner in the center of a whole range of different skills and understandings: subject knowledge, teaching skills, interpersonal relationships in the school, as well as their own personality with a focus on research and teaching.